All right, everybody, this is Dash Radio. This is your boy Maiwan with one of Michigan's gems,
Yeah.
R&B's. I don't even want to say up and coming because you are in the scene, bro. All the work you've done.
Yeah, man. Definitely.
But we got Vedo in the house.
It's Vedo, baby. What's poppin', Maiwan? Hey, I like that name, bro. I like that name, Maiwan.
Thank you, bro.
I like
Thank
that,
you,
bro.
man. Let's start with Vedo. Is that your real name?
No, my real name is actually Wilbert McCoy.
Wilbert?
Yeah, Wilbert
That's a
McCoy.
dope name itself.
Yeah, I get it from my dad, but got it from
How'd
my
you
pops.
get Vedo?
Well, actually, Vedo is actually my dad's street name when he grew up. Yeah, he was selling drugs and everything.
How ironic.
That was his alias, yeah.
Your pop's street name is now like little girls be having it in the rooms and shit. You know what I mean?
That was funny because my dad actually didn't want me to have that name. She didn't want me to have it because of what it was associated with back home. And when I was born, my dad was actually incarcerated. And my mom gave me everything, his name, street name, everything.
Oh, shit.
She went against the grain and did it, and it stuck. So I'm little Vedo, he's big Vedo.
Ah, I see that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Shout out Big Vedo.
Yeah, that's the man.
Shout out. So, Vedo, I'm going to start this interview off like I do all my interviews. I like to give the artist a gift. I feel like you work so damn hard.
Thank you.
And you took your time out of the day to be here. For you, so what I do is I give people an album from my collection.
For sure.
I still got a gang of CDs upstairs. There's like hundreds of them.
Oh, man.
Bro, this album was so hard to give away. I swear to God, I was like, don't give it to him. I was looking at all these other albums, but I was like, I can't not do it for you.
Yeah.
So I wanted to give you my 8701.
Oh, man.
This is my like only copy of the shit. It's still like cracked and stuff.
That's crazy,
That's for you, bro. That's like from whenever it dropped.
This is what you call like one of them joints you put in a frame. Like, this is iconic, bro.
It is, bro.
This is iconic.
There's a reason I'm giving that to you, though.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because so everybody knows, anyone who
8701.
Who isn't aware. Yeah, I would say that's his best album, but you can argue My Way between that.
I like 8701 better than My Way.
Me too.
Yeah.
I had them both. I'm looking at them. I'm like, My Way or 8701. But 8701 just has that ring to it.
Yeah, 8701 was kind of like, for me, it was kind of like Usher. He was like he really was introduced. Like, that's when he had the hit. Like, the hits was on there. Like, you know what I mean? And it was kind of like, it was more grown and sexy, and it was more forefront, which was pretty dope. And I felt like that's why I gravitated to it, because it was like, I'm a ladies' man. He came out, bam, 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 had all the songs on there.
Yeah,
I'm like,
and this was more grown, as you mentioned.
Exactly.
Before Usher, I think, like when you listen to like My Way and stuff, you kind of pictured a younger man.
Yeah.
But I gotta ask you, bro, what was that? What was it like? So everybody knows Vedo was on The Voice season 4, if I'm correct.
Yep, season 4 of The Voice. Yep.
So you were sitting there singing, and you got Usher, you got, if I'm correct, you got Shakira. You got Adam Lambert, and you got Blake Shelton.
Yep, Adam Levine and Blake Shelton. Yep.
Adam Levine, that's
just
who it
sitting
was.
there.
And that motherfucker Usher went pop and turned that chair around. How did that feel for you?
Man, look, dog. So I already knew who I wanted to be my coach from jump. I didn't care who turned around, for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just needed somebody to turn around. However, if all 4 would have turned around, still would have picked Usher.
Absolutely.
But it's one of those things, man, you had to be there and actually be in the moment to feel it. So I'm singing, I'm doing Justin Bieber's Boyfriend. I'm
Killing
singing,
it too,
bam,
bro.
bam. I'm like, man, all right. I get past the first verse. Ain't nobody turn around yet. I'm like, I was looking around like, I'm like, okay, bam, now I'm into the pre-hook, going into the hook. Ain't nobody turned around yet. I'm like, oh, man, I'm finna go to the crib.
Yeah.
So look, at this point, I was like, all right, man, let me just go ahead and finish with a bang.
Yeah.
And sing it to the best of my ability. That way, if don't nobody turn around, I still left a good impression on the crowd. So I'm singing, bam, and next thing you know, Usher hit the button and turn around, bro. It was like I had to keep all the excitement bottled in, because I was still in the middle. Yeah, because I was in the middle of the performance, so I couldn't like stop and be like, oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So I had to keep it going. But man, it was like a firework inside of a container.
Yeah.
That just couldn't wait.
Because you knew what chair was his. So
yeah, I
the
knew
second
exactly
it
what
lit up,
was.
you must have been.
I mean, the excitement that went through my body, because I knew from that day forward, I knew I was about to experience something that a lot of artists and a lot of up-and-coming artists dream of experiencing.
Absolutely.
And which is meeting Usher, being coached by Usher, and performing on national television in front of million plus.
That was crazy that you did a Justin Bieber song because it's all full circle.
Yeah.
He discovered Bieber.
Yeah.
You know, so
it was played well by the producers.
You knew what you were doing.
Yeah, I mean, what's crazy? The producers are very clever as well because I did that cover of Justin Bieber's Boyfriend well before I even auditioned for the show.
Oh.
So they actually was like, yo, why don't you do your cover of Justin Bieber's Boyfriend?
Yeah.
Why don't you do it your arrangement too?
Yeah, because you did it differently.
Yeah, I did my arrangement. Yeah.
I watched it this morning, and it almost was like I wasn't listening to Bieber's Boyfriend.
Yeah.
You know?
So, it was great.
So now that's been, how long ago was that?
Wow. About 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 8 years. 8
years, right?
Yeah, 8 years.
So now you and Usher still have a relationship?
Yeah,
still
man.
Friends?
Yep. I just like mentor for sure. Big brother vibes for sure, man. I just wrote his last single featuring LMA. Don't waste my time.
Hey, congrats.
Yeah.
Bro.
So 8 years, man. We've been in contact, and I just now was able to actually get the opportunity to write a song for him.
Wow, what a
and that
beautiful
song,
thing.
yeah, it was amazing, man. Featuring LMA, a single on Usher.
How did you go from singing to songwriting?
Oh,
Were
man.
you always doing both, or was there a moment?
Nah, it was a moment I had to come to realization that we needed to make some money some way, somehow.
Yeah.
And I was an artist first, songwriter second, actually. My manager was like, dude, like, you're a talented songwriter, man. Like, we could really get these records placed, man, and you can become, a songwriter as well as an artist. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to give my songs away, because honestly, I wasn't keen to like giving away my creations. Yeah, anybody that's a songwriter can attest to saying that these songs that you create comes from a place of
something you've been through,
emotional place, a happy place, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you feel like nobody don't understand where you're coming from. That's why you kind of keep them to yourself.
Yeah.
But my manager was like, "Yeah, we broke, bro. We ain't got no money. We ain't got no money."
True. No, this is an important thing for like artists in general. You know, Kanye's alluded to this so many times, and we just, as fans, we never listen.
Yeah.
Kanye still, to this day, he's like, I don't make money off my actual music.
Yeah.
Kanye, for the way he works, puts more money into his music.
Yeah.
They said he's spending like around $1 million a day to stay in the
stay in the dome.
Stadium.
Yep.
He's not going to recoup that.
Yeah.
So that's great that you and your team noticed that, because I'm sure you're doing great now, but now you have both. You have your artistry, your brand, and then you also have these songs, these placements.
Yeah, and that was honestly, man, it was just a stepping stone to creating the brand that we have created. Everything happens for a reason. It was destined for me to step into the songwriting field, because not only did that actually create financial stability for myself and my team and things like that, but it also helped me learn the business.
Absolutely.
It helped me learn the ins and outs of publishing. Helped me learn what all this stuff meant. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was a blessing in itself.
Man, I'm so happy that you have this under your belt, because I talk to a lot of artists who are great songwriters that don't do the songwriting.
Yeah.
And to me, I would first become a successful songwriter if I could. I can't do either. Like Neo. Yeah. Neo, Dream.
That's where the money is, man.
And those guys are always going to be around.
Yeah.
Because they're never going to.
Always.
You're never going to see Neo on the street, bro.
Because and it is one simple reason for that. Like, when you are a necessity, like you're a must have, you'll always be around. It's almost like being a doctor. People will always get sick.
Exactly.
It's like being being a
people
barber.
Always need music.
People will always need music.
Always going to be around.
Some
man.
artists will always need a song written.
Yeah.
Then
so
it's
have
just
you
your
written
necessity.
for anybody? Like, is there anything we haven't heard yet that you don't have to drop names, but that you are hyped for us to hear? That you're like, oh, wait till this shit drops, that you wrote?
Well, in the process, I'm writing for some people now.
Ooh,
that there's gonna be some real.
Okay.
Yeah, so
hey,
I can't really say much.
Everybody.
Let's just say it's gonna be a big deal.
Hell yeah. Well, let's talk about your music.
Yeah.
I want to start with, first I want to ask you, your project in 2020 was called For You.
Yeah.
Right? But your new single is called For Me.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you've gone through a change artistically? Was that by design?
Honestly, For You, just when I named the album For You, I wanted everybody to feel like this album was for them.
Okay.
So if you got the album in front of you and it says For You, automatically, for me?
Yeah,
really?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
absolutely.
I wanted people to take something away from the album. I guarantee there's a song on the album that you can relate to through and through. And that's what I wanted to kind of capture. And with For Me, featuring my brother Jacquees, it was just a play on the popular sayings today. It's for me. It's the such and such for me. You know, it was one of those records that I didn't really think too much about. I just wanted it to feel good.
So it wasn't like a respond of
nah.
For You, because that's what I saw on Spotify. I was like, For You, For Me, and then For You was the project.
That's a good like,
I was right.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good observation though. Yeah.
And man, you had I got one record into For You before I realized how fucking dope you were, talented wise. God gave you a voice, man. Like I'm jealous as a motherfucker. Like I wish I give everything I have to have a voice like that. But you had a lyric, bro, that actually cracked me up because I feel like I relate. You said you were talking to the ladies, of course, and you said this is gonna be your best sex ever.
Yeah.
You said something like making you come is my endeavor, right?
Yeah.
Shout out to the real man, like, cause I feel like as a man, that's our job.
That's definitely your job,
right?
I feel like I mean, you know, especially when it comes to that, when you sexing a lady, man, you having sex and you go do your thing. Sometimes you gotta slow down and you gotta slow down and ground yourself.
Time out. I call it a time out, bro. I'll dead ass be like, time out.
Hold tight. You gotta, you know what I'm saying. You gotta understand where she is.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying. Is she about to finish? Are you all right? Okay, cool. You did? Are you good? I bet. Absolutely. And then you get yours off.
Cause you know what? To me, like that's how you lose a girl when you stop
too soon.
Exactly, because you don't realize like she never came, dog.
And
someone's gonna make her come if it's not you.
Right, exactly. That's a fact. And then you set yourself up for making. Now she won a second round because she didn't finish the first round.
And
so
you
now,
tired as hell.
Right, and now you tired. Now you gotta tough through it. Now you're like, damn, baby.
And you know us, man. I'm ready to sleep, dog. The second is done, I'm ready to sleep.
As soon as over, we'll give you some water like this here. Hey, well, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I think that's very important, man. You got to make sure she's pleased first.
Absolutely, bro. I learned that at a young age. You remember Eddie Murphy's Delirious or Raw?
I do. Yeah.
One of them, he was talking about Mike Tyson, and he said the only reason Mike Tyson and his wife got divorced was because he was training for that boxing fight and he couldn't have sex for 12 months. And he goes, he didn't lay the pipe down. They got married. He never laid the pipe down. He went off and fight, came back, and she's gone.
And she gone.
And I was a young kid, and I was like, okay, lay it down.
Yeah,
lay it down. No.
I mean, people. Let me tell you something. People say it all the time. Sex ain't everything. I'm gonna tell you like this. Sex is about 80%.
Preach.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Sex is about 80%. I don't care what you say. Because if the sex ain't good,
it's natural to us.
Yeah,
bro.
Exactly. If the sex isn't good on both ends of the spectrum, we gonna go find it somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Preach, man.
That's a fact.
This is to all the men because I feel like ladies have already grasped this. Also, like I'm just gonna throw
some
this
ladies,
out there.
it's some ladies out there be thinking that box good but be trash too. Y'all gotta reevaluate.
Oh yeah, gotta reevaluate.
You gotta reevaluate some stuff. You need eat some fruit, baby.
I was gonna say too, like low key on that matter. As men, it's a lot easier for us to hit that point, and I feel like almost like God like gave us that, you know, like man. Made us work a little harder.
Definitely. It's definitely we definitely get the short end of the stick. We gotta work harder.
But when it comes to your music, that really caught my eye, not because of everything we discussed, but your music's raw. Like, you're speaking from the heart.
Yep.
You're not filtered, which I think is a beautiful thing.
Yes, sir. I
mean, it's for adults.
Yeah, man. I think I actually started writing my songs like that probably after I did an EP called State of Mind, and I think that was 2015, was it, bro? Or 2016? I think it was like 2016.
Yeah, around that time.
And I just was like raw, I just woke up one day, man, and I was like, why am I trying to be so cautious of what the fuck I say on these songs? Like, why am I trying to why am I trying so hard to make a radio record? You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And that's what my mindset was. Okay, I can't say this because it can't be played on the radio. Can't do this because it can't be played on the radio. Oh, damn. Can't be a song like this because it can't be. And then I listen to the radio, and then you got all this shit on here talking about the same shit I just said I shouldn't talk about because it's on the radio. All they doing is bleeping it out.
Yep.
And I'm like, you know what, man? And I felt like I was stifling my creativity by writing songs that way because I talk my shit. Like, I like to talk. I cuss, you know what I'm saying? Everything. That's just how I am. That's how I was raised.
Grown?
Yeah, I'm grown, you know? And, man, I started doing records like that, and I just started, not being censored on what I say, man, and, man, people started to love that shit.
I think you were a genius for that because even if you look at, what our ears want now, when The Weeknd came out, bro, his albums were past explicit. He was talking about doing cocaine on cocaine, pills everywhere. Yep. But as like, that's why to me, him and Frank Ocean, the year that they both hit, it was just so raw.
It was raw, man. We
hadn't experienced that in so long.
Exactly, man. And I think people can relate to the rawness. People can't relate to all that, faking it. Because I feel like if you doing records like that and it's not true to you, it's fake.
Absolutely.
And the fans will see that shit. See straight through.
And then you got to put on a character.
Yeah, they'll see straight through it, bro. Yeah.
So Vedo is Vedo. The Vedo we hear on tracks. Yeah. That's what I think so dope. Like even meeting you, it's the same energy I felt when I heard your songs. So you don't put no facade on.
Nah, bro. I mean, it's me. Like
beautiful thing.
And even with my approach in writing songs, like I go in the booth, I listen to the track, 2 or 3 times, press record, and whatever comes out first, that's what the song is going to be about.
So you're not writing necessarily everything.
Nah, I'm
crazy.
freestyling.
How much of the game? It's not just you. Like I want to say over half the artists I talk to now don't write, and you don't have to. And I think
you don't.
Technology, I think, does a lot with it.
Yeah,
because you can voice note. You got
voice
something,
note.
Get it out
freestyle.
Right away.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why it's important. And I stress this to a lot of artists, myself, independent artists like myself, and up and coming. Invest in your own studio. Invest in your own equipment because it allows you to work fast and work efficient. And not have to be on somebody else's time.
Yeah, and if you get the inspiration, you can hit that.
You can hit it right there.
You don't got to go to whatever.
Exactly. You got to wait till your boy Ray get off of work and get home so you can use his studio. By that time, the vibe is gone.
Yeah, you got to wait for the engineer to come.
Exactly. Nah, bro.
Well, let's talk about. We were talking about how your music's so mature. You know, you don't cater to necessarily the radio or the young audience, but the young audience fucks with you. You went viral on TikTok.
Yeah, man.
You had a TikTok moment.
And that just
what was that for you? Did that feel good? How long did it take for you to notice that you were going viral on TikTok?
Actually, right away. I mean, I think it was like right in the beginning stages. I started to because when I'm independent, so I can see me and my team. We can actually see the numbers in real time. And out of the blue, man, we started to see a spike in the plays on Spotify.
That's how you noticed. That was for you. You got me right.
You got it. Yep.
You got it. You got it.
So we started seeing a spike in the plays on Spotify and YouTube and whatnot. So I'm like, yo, I think my manager hit me like, hey, yo, you see the plays on You Got It? It was like I was like, yeah. I was like, man, it's like almost 100,000 plays a day or something like that. He was like, yeah, bro. Next day, like 170. Next day, 250. Next day,
so then
400.
How did you realize that was from TikTok?
Exactly. So we was like, where is it coming from?
Yeah.
So I forget who told us. I think it was somebody over at Empire was like, this is where the bulk of the traction came from first, and it was a TikTok video. And so like TikTok, mind you, I wasn't even hip to TikTok like that. Yeah. So I had to go in and create a whole account just to keep up with the.
Damn, you didn't even have an account.
I didn't even have an account. Yeah. Wow. So, and that's how we found out it was TikTok. And 10, 11, 12 million videos later, going crazy. Yeah.
So let me ask you, because you're an artist. What I mean is like not every NBA player loves the game of basketball, and I think not every rapper singer really loves music. Like you seem like the type of cat. This was your destiny. You're in love with the music.
Yeah.
Are you? So at first I hated TikTok, and I want to ask you because it helped your career and you went viral on it because it was like we're cutting down the music to 12 seconds.
Yep.
And some moment like Kid Cudi, remember how he got mad because it was like look at this, and then the beat just went. And he's like, bro, that's not my song. Right. Did you ever feel some kind of way about TikTok? Because they took a specific part of your joint. It was like a breakdown.
No, honestly, man, I honestly didn't feel any way. Honestly, if anything, I was thankful for TikTok. I think what TikTok does is allows people to like hear this part of the song and actually want to hear it. Actually want to hear more. Yeah. So it highlights a part of a song that they like and they blow it up like that. And
then they do something with it.
Right. And what makes your song stand out and what makes it carry that longevity is if your shit is actually good. Oh yeah. Because all they hear is that 10 seconds, that 10, 12 seconds, and they go listen to the whole song and the rest of the shit is boo-boo.
And that's why it works so well for you.
Exactly.
Because they went to there and
they went to like, I really like this record.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So no, I don't think TikTok. I think TikTok is a new TikTok shit is the new fucking is a new record label.
It's
new A&Rs. Yeah,
fucking.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna tell you what. Fleetwood Mac came back because of TikTok.
Yep.
I'm a music historian, dog. I had not listened to Dreams as many times. Compared to after that video of the dude with Cranberries. So.
Yeah, man. I mean, TikTok has definitely been a blessing to me. If anybody. Anybody that then blew up a song that went platinum and blew up off of TikTok, I'm pretty sure they feel the same way.
Absolutely, man. So you've got it in from numerous levels, right? You've succeeded the I don't know if you call The Voice a game show, but a contest, right?
Yeah, contest.
You won on a singing contest. You've made it as in publishing and songwriting.
Yeah. And
now you've gone TikTok viral. It's almost like all right.
Yeah.
But
man.
what's next? What's that next goal you wanna? What are you trying to manifest?
Movies.
Movies. You want to act
TV
in
series.
movies, or you want to put music in movies?
No, I mean, I want to definitely act and put music in. I want to be in the movie that my music is in.
I fuck with that. Okay.
So yeah, I'm definitely want to tap into that. I definitely got some acting skills. Tap into some of these TV series, these roles and things like that.
That's tough though, man. Once you take that,
I mean, you have to kind of just balance it. I mean, that's all life is about, balance.
I feel like it's weird. It's almost like when a musician gets into acting, like Luda, people were like, people at first were like, oh, he's gonna be trash. Like he got judged before we even saw him on film.
Right.
Great actor. You know what I mean? And even more so when actors come over and sing.
Yeah.
I personally didn't want to listen to Childish Gambino for years. I rejected his music for no fucking reason.
Right.
Just because I was like, he's an actor.
He's an actor. Right. Exactly. For example, Idris Elba, like he's actually a really dope artist.
He's a dope DJ.
He's a dope DJ. He's a dope artist, man.
I seen dude do an MMA fight. You watched that?
No, I didn't see that.
There's a whole ass. Everyone should look this up. Idris Elba did a mixed martial art fight.
Wow.
Held it down.
Wow, that's what's up. Yeah, man. But I definitely want to tap into that though. You know, I want to, cause I kind of like I don't want everything to be just about music.
Okay, you feel like you're more than just
music,
artist.
man. Yeah, more than just an artist and songwriter. I have a lot to offer.
Okay.
For sure.
Now, one thing I really appreciated, maybe I didn't dig deep enough, but everything I heard from Vedo, you're singing, like really singing. And I don't mean to disrespect, but a lot of music these days, it sounds great digitally. But
right.
It's a lot of your actual voice.
Yeah.
And I don't hear you really like diving into rapping.
No.
Maybe I'm wrong, but I haven't heard you try to rap.
Nah,
Thank God, you're like an R&B artist to the core.
Yeah, that's not my thing. I've written raps for K-pop artists and things like that, but
that's where the money's at. Oh, you good. Vito's good. You got K-pop checks coming in.
Well, come on, man. EXO. You got EXO, Shiny.
But you've never
BTS.
wanted to experiment on Vedo is never gonna release like a auto-tune rap joint.
Absolutely not.
Okay. And now what about when you sing? To me, that's why I really wanted to give you 8701. You're very reminiscent of the golden age of R&B.
Yeah.
Have you dabbled into like the new modern R&B a little bit?
Yeah, for sure. I think it's important to, not to forget about this type of R&B, but I also think it's important to learn and like really master the R&B of today.
Yeah.
And I think once you do that, you can now mix what you know and what you know now, and you got the late 90s, early 2000s mixed with the this generation.
And I think the most successful R&B artists today, maybe they weren't aware of it, but they have done that.
Yeah.
SZA, you could put her in the 90s, she would have fit.
That's a fact.
Brent Faiyaz, her.
He would have fit her.
Vedo, like you guys all would have fit. Oh, Giveon, bro, your voices, like you're in that same category as him, where you just God gifted you with that. I know you've worked hard. I'm not trying to take nothing from Vedo.
Facts. Nah, man.
But God bless, bro. You have a beautiful voice on you. When did you know? At what age did Vedo know that he had a motherfucking voice behind him?
Oh, man. I was about 8
years old,
8 or 9 years old, singing in church, yeah.
And you were just killing it.
I was a little nervous and timid, but I knew that this is what I wanted to do.
Must have been like, I've always told people, like, I feel bad for the other Jacksons.
Yeah.
To know that their youngest brother had it. Can you imagine the older brothers? Because they were good singers.
I mean, but the Jacksons displayed a tremendous amount of knowing who's the lead.
Yeah, absolutely.
And knowing that as long as the ship is sailing, we'll all make it to our destination. But everybody can't be the captain.
It must have hurt though to be the older brother. Can you imagine like Tito?
Background dancing for your little brother.
I'm a good singer, and then his little 5-year-old brother is just coming out here. So man,
that's a fact.
I'm honored to be able to speak to an artist that like you're of the same vein that I feel like I'm from,
That's
like that
fact.
90s type of hip hop.
For sure.
So what do you got coming out next? I know For Me with Jaquise dropped like a month or so ago.
Yeah, about
right?
a month ago. About a month and a half ago.
what's
Yeah.
coming up? Yesterday, right?
Yeah, the single Yesterday drops at midnight.
Oh,
yeah, midnight.
I'm so hyped on that. Congrats.
Dropped
on
along with the
another
music
one.
video. Thank you, man.
Along with the video, so
Yeah.
you're ready for this
Oh,
one.
yeah. We geared up, man. I'm excited about this record because it actually definitely captures the vibes and the feels of the late 90s and early 2000s.
Really?
It's a bop, man. It's one of those. It's
talk
infectious.
So let's talk about Yesterday. Who produced it?
Honorable C Note.
Honorable C-Note.
Yeah,
Shit.
yeah,
Okay.
exactly. And he's from Benton Harbor, Michigan, where I'm from.
He's from Benton Harbor, Michigan.
Benton Harbor, Michigan, yeah. And we're from the same town. And
Did
now
you guys know each other prior to making
Yeah.
the song?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because
Yeah.
that's not like a town that everybody's from. It's not like
Nah,
we're both
facts.
from LA, you know?
Yeah, me and C-Note, we definitely been cool. You've been tapped in for some years now. It's just like I've been doing my thing, he been doing this thing, and now it was just time for not
Universe brought y'all
to.
together.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you write the song?
I wrote it alongside a couple of friends of mine.
Dope,
Prince
dope.
Prince Charles, Sir Charles, and a guy named Upstairs.
Prince Charles and Sir Charles.
Yep.
Are they related?
Nah, they just
Get the fuck out of here. These two are just happy
They
to be
just-
in the
yeah,
room.
just
One
happy to
goes
be
by
in the same
Prince, one
room.
goes by
Yeah.
Sir.
Yep.
Wow. Shout out to
so
that.
Big shouts to them, man, for helping bring that record to life too, man. Amazing songwriters.
I can't wait to hear it. You said it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
that 90s R&B.
Nah, man.
I'm going to be 9 p.m. dog, loading Spotify, hitting that little swipe down.
It's
till
gonna be crazy,
refreshes.
man. I'm telling you, you're gonna hear it. You're gonna be like, it's infectious. It's an infectious bop, bro. You're not gonna be able to
gonna
stop
hear it
rocking.
on Dash. You already know everybody.
yeah.
Dash R&B X is gonna have that.
Let's
probably
go,
at
baby.
the top of every hour for the next week or two. It
Let's
sounds
go.
like it's a big,
I
big
appreciate
joint.
that.
So
Yeah.
so we had For Me Yesterday. What are these leading up to? We got something.
album.
The album.
The album, yeah.
So album, project, or EP, right? 'Cause
Nah,
you guys
this
look-
is the whole
album.
LP.
This is the one.
Yeah, this is the one. Yeah.
This is the one. This will be your first major album, then, correct?
Nah, this is actually will be my third major album. My third major album.
Okay,
Yeah.
my bad.
Yeah. No, you good. No,
do
you
your
good.
research, kids. I
Yeah.
thought the others might have been like projects.
Nah,
You know
those
what
are
I mean?
albums.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Out on Empire. This is my second one with Empire.
So you're still independent.
Yeah, still independent.
What you have you been tempted by the major label kind of? You know, they're sitting here holding up these bags like, come
Look,
over here. Come
I
over
probably
here.
was this much tempted, very little bit, and reason being is because I know the business, man. I know, I know you get the big bag in the beginning, but you stand to lose way more in the end.
Yeah,
if
yeah,
things
yeah.
don't, if things don't, if the universe doesn't align with where you want it to align, meaning if you don't blow the fuck up.
Smart man.
You know what I mean?
Because
So-
a lot of people, like, to me, the way I look at it, labels like short-term gains are going to give you the M or hundreds of Ks right away.
Right.
But then take a lot more in the long term.
Exactly, and you give up a lot for that money. You give
So
up a lot.
what do you recommend? New artists, who
Well, it depends. It depends on what you're looking for. If you want to be, in charge of what you got going on, you want to last. You want to be able to have freedom to do what you please as an artist. Or you want to learn the business. You don't want to be, cut off from the business.
Yeah,
Stay
yeah.
independent.
okay.
But
But it's a lot more work, though,
It's
right?
a lot more work for sure. It's
a lot more work.
It's a lot more work. And on the other hand, if you just want to get the money and
Quick.
show up, sing or rap and go home,
Oh, that's a
Sound
good
to a
way to
major
put
label.
it. That's
Yeah.
actually the best way I've had it split up. Is if you want to do the extra legwork
And
have
yeah.
the ability to have that control.
yeah,
Independent.
and win bigger in the end. Be independent. But if you just want to get the money up front, go blow a bag, show up, do a show, do a studio session, go home, then sign to a major label.
Okay, so I'm with you. Independent, I think, is the
Yeah, you
way
definitely
to
get
go.
the bag, but you don't. You know everything. Whatever you put on wax from that day forward is not yours.
You obviously own your masters. How
Yeah.
am I gonna ask someone
Yeah.
independent if they own
Yeah.
their own shit? So last thing I want to do is I want to ask you one more question, and I got a couple random questions. I want
Okay.
to pull some out. Some are weird, but if Vedo wasn't singing, what would Vedo be doing right now?
Oh man, probably. I don't know, man. I probably shit. I actually wanted to be in law enforcement when I was
Really?
Yeah, it'd probably be that or the military. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you would have serviced.
Yeah, would have been out by now. I probably got
Yeah,
tired of
yeah,
that shit and
but-
got out by now.
No, that's a big thing, man.
But-
Anytime I see anyone serving, whether it's military, fire department, police department,
Yeah.
shake their hand.
Yeah.
Every time
For sure, man. Yeah,
you.
man. Definitely much respect to all of them guys, man. Because let me tell you something. That shit take a different type of person. Yeah. If it's not for the faint-hearted at all.
Absolutely. Now, before we get into the cup, I forgot to bring up Michigan.
Yeah.
Michigan has a long line of not like good singers. We're talking Stevie Wonder, Anita Baker, Aaliyah, and Vedo. How does it feel to rep Michigan? Because you brought it up within a few minutes of the interview.
It feels great, man, because, Michigan has birthed, some great artists, some pioneers.
Yep.
And it feels good to be, to have their torch. Right now.
Passed over to you.
Passed over to me. I'm literally from my hometown. I'm the second artist to ever be certified gold or platinum.
Who's the other?
Rome.
Oh wow, what a man.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a beautiful thing, bro.
Yes,
really
that feels good.
Putting on. Shout out to it was
Rome. Benton Harbor, Michigan.
Benton Harbor.
Yep.
Shout out to Benton Harbor, Michigan.
Yep,
I'm about to get dragged for this shit. Shout out to Michigan, the whole state. Let's get into my cup of questions.
Let's do it.
These are random questions. I like to just try to have some fun. Let's see what we get here. We got, if you had to sacrifice one city that you've been to, what city are you going to sacrifice?
Oh,
you might have just had a bad experience in or something.
I had a bad experience. Shit. Hey, Ro, what was that city we went to when the police officer was telling us that was a one-way street? Oh yeah.
Memphis?
Yeah. Probably Memphis, man. I like Memphis, man, but they was so damn rude. I mean, they was just so rude. Even the club people, I'm like, yo, nigga, I'm just trying to get a section. I'm trying to give you my money.
Vedo is in Memphis. Y'all got to remedy this, Memphis.
Yeah, man.
You owe him one. Vito's owe one.
Memphis is love, man. I definitely got a bunch of fans that were, man.
No, Memphis is one of those places that is like about music, especially R&B and like soul.
I was like, damn, my dog, I ain't do shit to you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It was Memphis. Vedo, what is the point of life?
Shit, to live, bro.
To live.
Be happy. I don't care if you sell T-shirts on the corner. If you're truly happy with where you are in life, you're living.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? Just to live and be happy, man. Just, I feel like, too many people, they lose themselves today because they're already trying to prepare for tomorrow, and tomorrow's not promised. Live for today.
Fuck with that.
You know what I'm saying?
Moment.
Yeah,
that's the gem of the interview.
Yeah, you lose today because you're so focused on preparing for tomorrow.
Yeah.
When in fact you should be living today.
Because you're never gonna get to tomorrow. Tomorrow is always a day away.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, definitely.
Wow. Okay. You have to live in the zombie apocalypse with Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan, or Mike Tyson. Who do you want to be?
Definitely Mike Tyson.
That's what everyone always says. But I tell people, man, when Tyson turned into a zombie, you are fucked. You are not getting past no Tyson zombie.
Ugly,
But he probably won't ever get turned into no zombie.
You were knocking him out. Bam. What?
I've always said Mike Jackson because it's like Jackson or Jordan. Jordan, you're gonna live for 100 years. He's a winner.
Yeah.
But Jackson would just be dope, bro.
Yeah,
he'd be
dancing. He probably have all the damn zombies dancing like Thriller.
Literally. All right, last one. Would you rather have $1 billion or be alive for 500 years?
Oh, give me $1 billion.
Right?
I don't even want to be on this earth.
That's what everyone says. Everyone answers that the same way.
Take me to the king.
What the fuck am I going to do for 500 years on
Earth? I'll live everybody.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Nah, absolutely not.
But Vedo, so I've been waiting to say this all interview. Yesterday comes out tonight.
Yeah.
Been waiting to say that all fucking interview.
Yesterday comes out
tonight, or I could say it comes out tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm excited, man. I think this is, I haven't heard it yet, but from the way you described it, from how your career is trending, I have a good feeling this is going to be like a turning point for you as far as your phone. Like anybody who can get a hold of Vedo right now, get your texts and calls off.
Better do it before midnight.
I'm telling you, because I got a feeling, man, from the people that reached out were like, yo, you got to chop it up with Vedo.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
This is our last opportunity.
That's
all us
dope,
normal
man.
people. This is our last opportunity.
I'm glad you said that. It's just confirmation of what me and the team is feeling about the record.
No, absolutely, man.
You can say that. That's confirmation. We got one.
I cannot wait to hear it, man.
Yeah.
So yesterday will be out tonight.
Yep.
Project album coming soon.
Yep, coming soon. September. mid-September.
Oh shit, really soon?
Yeah. So we working, man.
We got to get ready, everybody.
Gotta keep going.
Shout out to Usher. Let's
Big
give
shout
him
out
his flowers.
to Usher, man.
Usher Ray,
you feel me? I just went to his show and his residency in Vegas yesterday.
How was that?
That was amazing, bro. He literally recreated this whole album on stage.
Wow.
He did the whole dance move with
shirt off and everything.
Everything.
He still got it, bro, at that age.
Man, come on, man. I'm looking like, yo, bro, what are you eating, man?
Right.
Like, you know, man, he looks good, bro. To be in his 40s, man, looks real good. And he moves like he's 25.
Wow. Shout out to Usher, man. You do not go under. I like to give people their flowers while they're here.
Absolutely, bro.
And obviously he's young as hell. He's going to be around forever. But shout out to Usher, man.
Definitely, bro.
And shout out to the next Usher.
I mean, I ain't mad at that.
Bro, 20 years from now, mark my words, there's going to be a young R&B artist that you put on that's going to be sitting there interviewing, talking about you the same way we're speaking about Usher.
That's dope. I love that, man. I love that.
Vedo, thank you so much for coming in. Everybody, we tapped in with Vedo.
Yeah.
Where can they find you on the gram, everywhere?
Yo, man, listen, everything is Vedo the Singer. That's VedoTheSinger. That's Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, YouTube, Facebook, everything.
Tap in, everybody. This is Maiwan. This is Vedo on Dash Radio, and we out.
Yeah.
Boom. There we go, man. Thank you, man. Good looking, man. I know you got a busy day. I was like, shit, I'm taking up too much of his time.
This is great.
It's great.